Hello, it is 5 a.m. in Washington. It's midday in Cairo. I'm Monita Rajpal. You're watching World 1, live from London. We're in Egypt, and a new challenge to a government under siege. Thousands of people have walked out on strike for higher pay, saying they also want more details made public about what their bosses are earning. Mr. is still insisting the country will descend into chaos if Mr. Mubarak leaves office. Ahmed Abul Gates told PBS's NewsHour pressure from the U.S. for immediate change is not helpful.
Because when you speak about prompt,
His comments certainly display the complicated relationship between Mr. Mubarak's government and the U.S., which has demanded immediate change in Egypt. On Wednesday, the White House press secretary talked about the administration's frustration over the slow pace of progress.
The participants on the government side.
Well, we want to find out what's happening now in Cairo. Let's go to CNN's Fred Pleitgen. He joins us now live. And Fred, that's just adding on to Robert Gibbs' comments saying it's not helpful. Meanwhile, the Egyptians are saying what the Americans are demanding is not helpful either. Just show the delicate diplomatic dance that is going on behind the scenes.
It certainly does, and keep in mind that the Saudis are involved in
semantics there. All right, Fred Pleitgen there in Cairo, thank you so much. A new burst of momentum among the protesters seems to be fueled in part by the activist and Google executive Wael Ghonim. He was arrested in the earlier stages of the uprising, held in solitary confinement for 10 days and released on Monday. And he told CNN's Ivan Watson he was ready to die for the cause. Barely a week has passed since the U.S. dug itself out from a winter storm of historic proportions, and now millions of people are having to do it all over again. Another load of freezing weather is blasting across the southern states, bringing normal life to a halt. From Tennessee, Martin Savage reports. Well, let's get the very latest now on the conditions there down in the south. Meteorologist Jennifer Delgado is at the World Weather Center with more on this winter storm. Jen?
Yeah, that's right. And Monita, I'm happy to report it is winding down, and that is great news. Now,
oh gosh, I just saw that's minus 25 in Winnipeg.
I know.
And that's probably before the wind chill, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, my
add in that wind. Just don't leave.
Yeah, Jen. Take care. Thank you very much. This is World 1. In just a moment, a radical technique for people in their darkest hour in South Korea. You're watching World 1 live from London. Here are some of the stories that we're talking about. It's the game that had would-be rockers leaping around their living rooms playing the air guitar. Now Guitar Hero is falling silent. Activision Blizzard is pulling the plug on the video game that some say revives rock in the hip-hop era. The company says it axed the guitars because of declines in the music genre. Sorry, rockers out there. Well, Guitar Heroes aren't the only rockers being forced off the stage. Linkin Park had to cancel their Thursday show in Washington, D.C. after their lead singer fell ill. An announcement on the band's website told fans that Chester Bennington is under doctor's orders not to perform. The group is on a tour to promote their latest release, 1,000 Suns. And then our third story that we're keeping an eye on here. This young lady here, not guilty. That was actress Lindsay Lohan's plea when she went before a judge on Wednesday facing a felony grand theft charge. The star is accused of stealing a necklace from a California jewelry store last month. She will remain free on bail, $40,000. The charge comes just 5 weeks after the actress was released from a court-ordered drug rehabilitation, and after the judge in the theft case revoked her probation for an earlier drunk driving offense. It just doesn't end with her. On to what Jen was talking about, some of how the weather is making headlines around the world. The Bangkok Post is in their headline is saying China to spur rice output as drought shrivels wheat crop. It says China called for higher rice output to offset damage to its wheat crop in the drought-stricken Oman Daily's headline here saying the Oman Daily Observer's flood appeal for Sri Lanka is falling short. Fresh flooding has submerged large areas of the country's rice-growing area. And finally, the Dominion Post from New Zealand has this headline: policemen charged over Perth fires. An officer has been charged over this week's bushfires, which destroyed 72 homes in Perth in Western Australia. Okay, time now to take a look at what's trending on social media right now. At number 3, HP unveiled the touchpad. The tablet computer has a 9.7-inch touchscreen and uses its own operating system, which allows for features like wireless printing. At number 2, Say It Ain't So. Singer Ashlee Simpson has filed for divorce from Fall Out Boy rocker Pete Wentz. They've been married for 2.5 years and have a 2-year-old son. They say they'll remain friends, I guess, for now. And at number one, Republican Chris Lee has resigned his seat in the U.S. House of Representatives after the married congressman tried to meet women on Craigslist. He quit after the gossip blog Gawker published this photo he sent to one woman. The father of one says he's made profound mistakes and will work hard to seek forgiveness. Now, if you visit our Facebook page, you may not find forgiveness. We want to chat with Alex Thomas right now. Tell us what's going on in the world of football. A friendly, not so friendly?
Yes, some international action to come. We're going to start with Tiger Woods, though, Monita, because after playing alongside a U.S. Army officer in the Grozny, Chechnya.
Okay.
Hullet says he hasn't taken the role for the money. An interesting challenge.
Chechnya.
For Ruud Hullet. We'll see how he gets on.
All right. Chechnya. Hey, it could be good. It could be good. All right.
It's a real head-scratcher.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. You're watching World One, live from London. Up next, the unlikely hero of the protests. And I'm Monita Rajpal. You're watching World One, live from London. Thank you for joining us. We want to give you another look at this major snowstorm in the U.S. Driving conditions are extremely difficult. Take care out there, and it will